I stopped manually planning my schedule and I'm never gonna go back. Instead, I just talk for an hour. AI turns my conversation into a to-do list and a fully planned out calendar schedule. I'm using Amy and this completely changes how I get things done. Look, I totally understand that building a personal brand ain't easy. It took me a long time to do it. Like, I was a videographer for most of my career. I was following guys around, just, I guess I could say a little camera shy. Like, I didn't feel comfortable in front of the camera, but that wasn't just it. It was just, I was trying to survive. Like, I didn't have the time to just push out daily content online. I needed to make money and it was difficult. I had to work a job. I had to work almost 2 jobs and I wanted to put out the content, but it was just difficult to like actually fail a lot of times because when you first start off, you gotta be bad, right? You're not gonna be good when you first start making content, talking in front of the camera, of course. So you need time to just figure your stuff out. You gotta figure out what people wanna hear from you. You gotta figure out what you feel comfortable talking about. You gotta figure out how to just get into the full zone when it comes to creating content. So I totally understand it can be very difficult to create content. So this is really difficult for me until AI came out, because the thing AI did was it gave me immense clarity. I was able to know exactly what I should be focusing on. I am a left-brained person, so I'm like really creative. I got a little right side to me too, the little analytical AI side, but I'm really left-brained. I'm like the type of person that I really need help with structure when it comes to just like communicating what's in my head to you guys, right? And I think AI really helps me get that structure because you can talk to it like it's the best at anything. For example, if you are the best content creator and coach in the world, what would you suggest me do? Like step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, because it's a formula to everything. And I think AI can help you basically activate that formula. So in the last few years, I've been creating content while I've been traveling the world. So I think it's really, really, really worth it because it allows you to do what you want to do when you want to do it because you are the one in charge. When you have a personal brand, you don't need to do a whole bunch of outreach to people. People just come to you and you can look at your email and you can decide how much money you want to make that month. And I think that's the power that a lot of people overlook. You know, I've got friends that come and visit me. Literally, I have friends right now in town. Some of them are really good friends, but we're not able to spend time together because they're literally working. They're doing sales for other people and they need to actually get those hours in. And it's cool like that they're making a lot of money, but it kind of sucks because we can't even do things together. So I think that having your time is literally the most valuable asset, and AI gives you that ability to do that because it can just keep you structured and help you push out content faster, which can push your personal brand into more people's face. And then also it can help you sell whatever you're trying to sell or reach whoever you're trying to reach. So I think most people are using AI wrong. You know, I mean, I can't say wrong because I think that using it in general is right. But if you guys train AI on everything that you know, you can basically duplicate yourself. For example, every time you feel like you're in this flow of talking, you should just talk for an hour. Talk to your friends, talk to your colleagues. And that's what I talk about in this video. But basically, when you talk and then you take that transcription and then you put it into ChatGPT, it knows all of that about you. For example, one time I was bored at home and I was like, yo, for the next 4 hours, I'm gonna sit here and do a voice note and just talk about my life as I remember it. I'm talking about from like when I was a baby, everything that I remember about my siblings, everything I remember about my cousins and my aunts, my uncles, literally all that I remember. And I went from 0 to all the way to almost damn near 30 years old, right? Just going on all my memories because I know we're gonna forget it, but it's cool because I can train AI on everything that I know and it knows what I've struggled with in the past after just talking, and it knows what I'm trying to achieve in the future. So then it can even help me better because it knows me. But if AI doesn't know you and you just try to have it do things for you, it's gonna kind of just give you what it thinks it can just, it thinks who you are, but it doesn't know who you are, so it's not as accurate. So all in all, everything changed for me when I started to use AI properly, because after I trained this model on everything about me, then you can pretty much have it do anything you want to do. Like it knows what videos you should be creating on YouTube because it's connected to the top channels that you want to be like on YouTube, and also the stuff that you've created previous that may have worked for you. Then it can also just give you the next thing to create, maybe just the next topic. You don't have to have it do a whole script for you, because for me, I like to freestyle out of these videos and it just helps me get a little structure going, right? And at the end of the day, AI is going to help you lay down that foundation. So let's get back into it. This is how to make the most freeing and optimized schedule of your life. So step 1, just record your conversation, all the things I need to get done. If you do this in an hour, you'll be surprised how many things you ramble on and say you need to get done. I do this with my assistant, but you can do this with a friend, a spouse, or literally anybody else too. You can do this by yourself, but I prefer to do it with someone else, so it's like they bounce ideas off of me too. I just make this fluid, what's on your plate, projects that you're working on, and any deadlines that you have coming up. Without you even clicking anything, Amy will record the conversation so you don't even have to think about it. You'll probably forget that it's even recording. So if you need something to talk about in your sessions, I've got you covered. What are the 3 to 5 priorities that you can focus on this week? What deadlines and deliverables are coming up? Also, what task needs to be scheduled that you've been procrastinating on? This can be anything, like just the things you need to even do around the house. Like, do you need to send out invoices to people, payments, stuff like that? You can even do your budgeting. You can talk about literally almost anything that has to do with things you need to get done. I even talk about my personal growth and the things that I want to accomplish. Like, what books do you want to read? What courses do you want to make time for? When are you going to work out? You need to plan out your grocery list, literally everything. And don't forget about your long-term goals. So after you're done talking, you can just hit the stop button at the top, and then it'll literally give you a summary of it. It'll email it to you, and also just put it in Amy under the agenda. And then it'll automatically generate you to-do list, and you can just click one button and put that into your schedule. It's insane what AI can do now. You can even customize this and tell it to literally automatically schedule it out for you. So AI can do the scheduling and just find where that thing can fit in your schedule. So if you're still writing things down or you're still forgetting stuff, it's just time to level up. Google Calendar ain't cutting it no more. Try Amy and let me know if this is actually helping you, or if you found it useful, or if there's something you would like to see, because I think the founders are really cool because they keep innovating the tool. Just a few months ago, I wasn't able to do all this stuff. I wasn't able to just talk to it, and that was a new feature. So I know that they're really eyeing the new features they can add to their tool to make it better, and I'm all for it. Like and subscribe if you like content like this. If you do, I'll keep putting it out. So I'll see you in the next one.